Hi guys, welcome to another video. So I actually came to the Quench gallery to originally see Julie Verhoeven's work, which you have seen with Positive Vibes. There's another artist that I want to show that's exhibiting called Nour El Saleh. I hope I pronounced that right, and apologies to the artist if I haven't. And the collection's called Apply Gently. It's definitely giving me kind of Dorothy Italian and Salvador Dali vibes, and it's quite exquisite and surreal and beautiful. So if I stop rustling my paper, let me put that away and walk you around the collection and show you. Let's have a look. So you start the show with these beautiful kind of hand-done drawings. There's conversations about what the devil would look like and evil on the actual information when you come into the actual space. There's a lot going on here with opening with gutted human and the fish coming out the entrails and into the stomach. There's more beautiful little hand drawings here. Now the next room is gonna kind of be interesting because I looked at this operating mechanism thinking, oh, is this a piece of artwork? I'm kind of thrown off, and then I realised when I turned around that these three different ways can be actually shown for this piece here, which is incredible. So it took me a while, and I spent a while actually studying them. So you could have, for example, that and that joined together on that side, or that and that joined together that side. You can also have it displayed the way it is, so it varies throughout the time in the gallery, and it's three different ways. One thing I find quite interesting with this artist's work as well is the relief side. So I thought, what is this at first? And this didn't see antenna coming out, but you will see more of this coming up. Another thing is the details with stuff like the nipples and the wilting hands and the flesh-like wounds, and the way you've got that drippy glazed hair, which is just really beautiful as you move. As I move, you can see my shadow cast in the light, and it's quite eerie and beautiful. And we're going to go into the final room. This is it at a glance. It's a lot to still take in because these pictures are not small pictures to digest, including in the content. This one particularly, it just made me feel a little bit funny, and where it's pointing over here with this face, but I say a little bit funny, it was more in the contact. To be honest, it made me think of my nipples. I was like, ooh. This little piece here. This kind of consuming, who is it an embrace, is it one being eaten? It's unnerving. This is when I realised these pieces coming out were meant to be with the little fingers, you can see it coming out to extend off of the canvas for these pieces, as you can see here. And the scale you can see is massive. If you can see the floor to ceiling ratio, it's got so much details, from the fish detail it's sitting on the plate to actually this little glass house. With the moons and fish, it kind of makes me feel Dali-esque, but with the actual way the flowers are used, especially in these two ones, it does give me Dorothy Italian vibes, as I mentioned in the intro of the video. There's so much detail to his shadows being cast, and this like little clown figure here, and the warp details, and then you realise that's a face that they're looking up at. So I will come back so you can get the full scale, and that's one picture. But then you have to go closely, and when you start seeing other pictures, it's not often you start to see it's a picture that you have to look at different perspectives, from sideways, and you feel like that's coming out the fingers to back, and you see details, to coming close, and you see these little minute details, including these little hidden people. And the windmills up there. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to consider down to this tiny person. Micro done, but that's probably as big as my nail, I'd say. And these just massive in scale. It's just very pleasing and very, haunting at the same time. This is the next one. You can see the little demon imp thing is coming off of his hand, crawling up and going on top of the camera up there, as you can see. Giving more vibes, looking at the viewer to be at different perspectives again. The painting details, the strokes, to the person being on the plate. I really do like that this artist, you do have to look at their work in so many different perspectives, from afar, from left, from right. You have to really manoeuvre, and as you do, you will get more from the actual painting, i.e. the glaze here as well, with the hair again, which I mentioned before, and that drippiness. So that was my walk around in the Quench gallery again. It's a great space. I really would say have a look on Quench's site to see what's going on. And they do activities for kids coming up in the summer. They do these amazing artists. This is the fourth artist now I've seen at the Quench gallery. Look on my videos for more Quench. It's great. It's run by one of my favourite artists, Lindsay Mendick, and Guy, her partner as well. And yeah, it's just really good. Just have a look and come and see this collection. And you've also got Julie Verhoeven, which is in the next room down there, which you've seen before. Okay, well, like, subscribe, comment, always lovely things, and until next video, bye for now.